In 2017, I created SayLESS podcast. Then we created a network around that. I created a bunch of shows. We created a radio station, WTCP. Then 2021, this year, we went to TCP TV on Roku. So now we're on TV. So what's next? I'm thinking productions. I'm thinking movies. I'm thinking live performances. So how do I do that? Now I created TCP Entertainment. And we're gonna do all of that. We got a bunch of new shows. We got the Ladies of Queen's Table, Vixen, 2X's, E, Badu, My Ace, Hollywood. We got the new show I'm creating with comedian Josh DeWay. I Hate It Here. He's hilarious. Y'all gonna love him too. Then we got Porque No. That's our first Spanish speaking show. I'm doing on site where I'm gonna be pulling up on people, just having real conversations. But our biggest project that we're working on right now for TCP Entertainment is TCP's Who Did It Best, and it's going to be business against business. And when I say business against business, I'm talking about COVID hit us really hard. So we're trying to do something to put a spotlight on these businesses that went through tough times during COVID. A lot of people had to close their doors. So what we want to do is not just have business against business, but we want to highlight these businesses and celebrate these businesses and put people back in these businesses. But yeah, you know, who got the best cheesesteaks in the city? Who does the best dark fades? We're gonna do all of that, man. TCP's Who Did It Best. TCP Entertainment's Who Did It Best. But yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna have the final say on all the cuts, so you know we about to turn up. It's TCP Entertainment, baby.
Okay, you can't see it.
Hey, hey.
Well, cheers to that.
Whole lot of gang shit today. Whole lot of gang shit.
I don't know what kind of get. Look, San Fran.
Yeah.
The Phony Niner gang.
What they call us though?
The Phony Niners gang.
Uh-oh.
Listen, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm the only one in the room where the team's still in the playoffs, right?
You're right.
And I don't. Y'all know, I'm on here every Sunday, so I can't watch my team like I want. And we're about to start now, and look. I can't even watch the beginning of the game because I'm here to deliver to the people. That's
Y'all
what
better
I'm
be grateful. I hope they're grateful.
But it's bang bang. That's all it is. How's
Bang, bang,
everybody's week?
Life is great.
Life is great.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do? What'd you get into?
Well, I just came back from Louisiana. Shout out to everybody down
You was in
there.
Louisiana last week. You wasn't here.
Yeah, I was down there eating rabbit and shit.
Wait, what?
Rabbit?
I ate rabbit.
Did you like it?
I did. It was good.
Rabbit is good.
It was good. It was in jambalaya. I didn't know until after I ate it.
Oh, so you didn't know you were
She
having
hit me with the flim
jackrabbit?
flam. Hell no, I didn't know I was eating rabbit because I would have said, I don't want that. But I'm glad I did. It was good.
It was good.
I grew up
Yeah.
on that. Like, I grew up on a lot of stuff
Rabbit and
because
lamb chops,
my
I mean,
grandfather
good.
hunted that people wouldn't eat. Like, I ate a lot of things.
You ate squirrel?
Yeah.
Gator?
I didn't have gator till I was an adult.
Did you get the
but
possum
I had,
and the sweet potatoes?
I had pheasant. I had squirrel.
Pheasant.
I had,
Slave food.
huh?
No, pheasant, first
That's
of all.
hunting. That's hunting,
That's
man.
good food.
That's go get
It's
your
the upper
own.
echelon.
Squirrel ain't nothing, or actually not about squirrels. Squirrels are everywhere.
Well, not the squirrel.
But there's
Just
people
trying to
that
get a
eat
nut.
squirrel
Poor
daily.
squirrel died trying to get a nut.
Squirrel, like my mom used to hide that stuff. Like I never knew what I was eating.
That was the grown
Oh,
up
you ate a
food.
squirrel coming up.
Yeah, 'cause my
Oh.
grandfather always hunted.
Oh, well, see, look, I just ate deer in my 20s, I think. Was it-
Really?
Like, I was
I
in my
had deer all my life.
First time I had deer was in my 20s. So,
I like the jerky.
what do you think? Because I don't like it really.
You don't like it?
I
But you
figure-
like Bambi.
I do.
You gotta know
and I
how to
don't wanna
cook
eat
it too.
Because it has like a different.
It has
taste.
that blood, that different
Yeah,
taste, that
take-
gamey.
Yeah.
It's strong.
It's
What
not
what game? What
nasty,
game
but
is
I don't-
it?
Huh?
What game is it?
It's
Gamey.
hunting.
What is that like? What? Mm-mm.
The game, yeah, because everything is because there's wild shit and there's shit that's raised in the farm. It tastes different,
It's
right?
that blood.
But the deer is
You gotta know how to cook it though. Like
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
get
cook
sick.
that stuff all day
Yeah.
to get that out of there.
Who got next Sunday though? That's what I want to
Really?
know. We need to talk about that.
Don't cook no. We
Don't cook Bambi neither. Listen,
we're not doing that in our crib.
I tried lamb chops. Like I tried it. They were honey jerk lamb chops.
So was you? But
That
wait,
taste was too strong. Ain't it?
Listen, don't ask me no questions.
forget all the food.
Don't ask me
was
no
you on your
questions.
best behavior? What else was
Don't
going
ask me
on?
no
in
questions.
Louisiana?
Don't ask me no questions.
Hollywood in Louisiana by herself. I don't know about
By
that. 'cause-
I need a
yourself,
chaperone
Yeah,
anywhere I go.
When she's unsupervised, it's kind of crazy.
Shit starts happening. Shit starts happening. No, I had fun. I was by myself in New Orleans.
Did you get your groove back?
Nah, I was chilling. I was with my daddy. He was throwing up his gang signs.
Now you done been to
I can't groove
Louisiana.
back with him.
You've been down there multiple times
That's the home.
Since we've been
That's
on
my
air.
home.
And
Yeah.
I've never been there.
I've been inviting you. I've been trying to get all of y'all to come down. Have I not?
I would like to go there.
I feel like they want us there.
We should do it.
They want us.
They
We
need
should
us
do
there.
an
They don't
ELT
even.
trip.
We're everything they didn't know they needed, just like everybody else is watching.
Next year, Louisiana.
Since niggas is going,
Yeah,
since
well,
niggas is going
22
viral,
started.
y'all
We
didn't
can
know
do
y'all
it.
needed
Yeah,
us
this year.
neither.
Yeah, we can do it this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Everything they didn't know we needed.
Cause I hear the food, the soul, the vibe, everything
Yeah.
is different in Louisiana.
I've been there years ago, but I never circled back. That's a place I'd like to go back.
I will say, if you have like, you know how some people be like they feel energy and stuff like that, you can feel it. Like there's a lot of soul and there's a lot of spirits and soul. Like you feel it. I don't know. I felt tingly a little bit down there. I ain't gonna hold you.
Have you been down there for Mardi Gras?
Yeah. Not
That's
to New
crazy.
Orleans itself. My dad lives in Baldwin, so
Did you have a lot of beads?
yeah, I did.
It was different after
Lord of
Katrina,
mercy.
right?
They, oh my God, they throw them beads like it ain't shit. Like they don't hurt.
But Louisiana's been different since Katrina. or is it just-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's been very different. But it's still the same vibes.
Yeah, I gotta
More
get out there.
spirit.
And I love food. I'll probably go out there and gain some weight.
Oh my God, I had a boudin ball with crawfish in it.
You had what?
It's a boudin ball. Boudin is like it was rice. It has peppers. It has a Holy Trinity in it. Red peppers, green peppers, onions, and they had crawfish pieces in it. And it was like deep fried. I had to go back and get like 2 more. They was slapping. I had the pecan praline
Crawfish is
candy.
Yeah, I've had crawfish. I
Oh
like
my
crawfish.
God, no, y'all gotta have the candy. We need to go to Cafe du Monde. We need to have beignets.
What's that?
Beignets.
I might-
Popeyes just had them. Remember, I was trying to get y'all to eat. No, I wasn't trying to get y'all to eat them. I don't share Popeyes. I share Popeyes with one person. I'll never share it again. Word. If I ever shared food with you, like I love you, I fuck with you for real, because you know how I feel about food.
I know how you are without it.
Don't make it sound so bad.
Attitude City.
Yo, I don't have an attitude about a lot. But if I'm hungry, ain't shit funny. I'll tell you that right now.
I remember the one time I forgot what we
Ain't
was about to
nothing funny.
do, but we had something big going on. We was all getting together to record or something. And you came in and you didn't eat yet. And she walked past everybody, didn't even speak. She had to go, and she went downstairs and she ate her food and she came back a new person.
I came back and hugged everybody. Hi. Listen, we were in that god awful basement. I remember that. I sure do. I sure
Yeah.
do. I walked smooth past everybody. I ate my food. I just felt it's like the Hulk commercial, like with the Snickers. Like I'll be
Yeah,
needing
the
the Snickers
Snickers,
for real.
right.
Like I feel like my blood sugar drops or something. I always have to keep a snack with me. I got candy in my titties right
I
now.
ain't mad at that.
Okay.
I love to eat.
I got candy in my
Yeah.
titties right now.
Eating is good.
So, Alonzo Williams Jr., were you privy to buns this week?
Say it again.
Were you privy to the bun action this week?
No.
Oh,
A
he gave us
straightforward
straight
answer. Damn. That's a first. And this is episode, what, 158? That's a first.
That was the first straight answer.
That's a, yo, I don't. Nigga. It might. Is it? There's just going to be a tsunami tonight or something.
We just
Go
gotta-
answer straight up.
We just gotta assume usually.
You didn't even. Damn, I don't even know where to go. Where do we go from here?
I don't know. I don't even know how to follow that up.
Where do we go from here? We usually do a little
do.
back and forth. Well, goddamn.
Hopefully you get some this week.
How do you feel about that? Bunless?
I've been here before.
You gonna have carpal tunnel by the end of the week.
Nah,
I'm fucking with you.
I
Can we
don't
talk
let
about
Molly
like
Palm and her 5'6" touch me.
if you're in a relationship in a couple and like y'all are deep, like y'all ain't just started.
You're not gonna introduce nobody.
I am, but I want
Okay,
to talk
go
about
ahead.
this real quick, because he
I
just
tried
said
to
this.
make sure you ain't forget.
I don't want to forget this.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
Fine.
like, do you always have to have buns every week?
Yes.
Every week.
Every
Yeah.
week, like, is it, unless somebody's having problems, like if there's a red light going or something like that. But you know how I say, cause if pigs can fucking mud, grown-ups can fucking blood. Like, y'all are too grown for that. You're too grown to be, I don't want to do them. I can understand if it's like the first day and it's like super messy or something like that, but if it gets that bad, like, come on.
How often should you get it in a week?
In a week?
As much as she wants.
Now,
I need sex
as much as
every
she
week.
wants.
I hear that. Good answer.
No.
Good answer. Why?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Because if she don't get it as much
Look,
as she
he had to
wants,
really think
there's
about
trouble in the house. There's trouble.
Listen,
You go
No.
a couple of days and
No.
all of a sudden something's wrong.
I'm with someone who is in. She's reaching her prime right now.
Ew. Okay.
Her appetite is insatiable. Some days I might have been out all day working hard to come home.
Alexa be on before you get home and cuss.
But when
You
I
hear-
perform,
you walk in the house and hear Atlantic Star.
but here's how I work.
Like, yo, whoa.
If I denied you
What
last
vibe
night,
we trying to
If you
put on?
deny.
no, okay. So if I said I'm tired, I want to go to sleep.
What Cardi
That's
say?
not-
Hop on
that's
top.
not
I
okay.
want to ride.
But listen, here's my thing.
As you know, the
If I deny you that night, then I'm gonna give you 2 rounds the following night.
that's not.
See,
they don't
that's not the
care.
point.
They don't
Yes,
care.
it is.
Nah,
because
it's not
there's
though
there's
because
don't
because
care.
tomorrow
Here's my
morning I might
logic.
not want to.
Yeah.
There's never not a want to.
Well, then why you don't want to?
There's never not a want.
Then why you say no?
I'm saying in my case,
It's never a no.
He's about to get fucked up.
It's never a no.
it's never not a want to. I can't remember a no.
You don't say no to your man. You don't ever
You're not
deny
supposed
your
to. You're
man.
never supposed to tell your man no.
My mama told me you won't ever tell your husband no.
And we're never allowed
I
to
might
say
give
no
you an
either.
eye roll and you gonna get some lazy sex, but you listen. Just
Listen,
Deny your man sex.
no, but how you how you deny? You say no.
listen, y'all. Y'all have been in your relationships, and I respect how long you've been in your relationship.
Who?
I've been in mine almost 2 decades. We don't have to fuck every week. Some days I might not like you this week. we gotta work through that, and then I'm gonna get over
we
it.
gotta work through that first date.
See,
Like you're not gonna. I hate to break it to y'all who think y'all gonna get married and it's gonna be peaches. Y'all ain't fucking every week. Y'all ain't fucking every 2 or 3 days. After a couple years, y'all are gonna. Now I'm not. My sex life is amazing. Let me be clear, and we get it
Thanks.
multiple times a week. But I'm saying. You're not doing it every day like you just met. Like that's not how. It's not happening like that.
I mean, yeah.
You're not. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, when every time you saw each other, you had sex.
Yeah, you remember.
But you didn't live with each other.
Yeah, and that's and you remember, like when we first met, it was car everywhere we can get it. Cars.
Yo, can you imagine
boats,
fucking
trains,
in a
boat,
car right now?
everywhere.
Word, you think about that? Like we all used to do it in cars and stuff. I don't want to fuck nobody in no
Never.
car
I
right
would
now.
never
Like,
do that now.
not
You
hell
don't have
no.
to.
I need to
Yo,
stretch.
hell,
You don't have.
I
You
need to
leveled
stretch.
up. Just be happy.
I couldn't
you're
even
out of the
imagine.
car
It was
days.
uncomfortable then. I can't even move in those positions now. Like car sex was never good. First off, let's get two
Nah,
things
car
out the way.
sex can be popping.
No, you can get your shit off, but it's never great. It's not bed sex.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's just
Bed
not.
sex.
Bed
No,
sex.
car sex and shower sex are so overrated.
I don't like shower sex. There's not.
Trash.
First of all, I'm cold.
Shower sex is trash.
First of all, I'm cold. Switch me. Second of all, I don't want to get my hair wet like that. Like, so yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
If
shower
I have
sex
braids
trash.
and we're on vacation, we're great.
And don't make it hot, because then you start getting heat flashes and lightheaded and shit. And shit. Getting dizzy and
Fuck
shit.
around and pass out.
Yo, y'all ready?
Yeah.
We got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
Cause who the fuck's gonna check me?
We got Alonzo Williams Jr. in the building.
Shop wood, carry water.
And I'm your host, Bang Bang Nana Gay.
Bang bang.
Episode 158. This SayLESS, y'all. How's
Welcome.
everybody feeling? Yes, we done did the introductions. We done saw how everybody's week was. Now let's get into
Let's
it.
get it.
Barty caught a W this week.
Yes, she did. She
And this
deserved that.
W was kind of groundbreaking, because people who do this podcast and their online personalities, we usually say whatever the fuck we want, and
That
we
be
don't
all.
think, because we're not in the corporation.
That be y'all. Be trying to watch my mouth a little bit now. Look, I'm sensitive.
We
That
don't
kind of
lie
stuff.
on people either, though.
No, we did.
No, we don't.
We
And
spit
here on
facts.
SayLESS, we don't really. Yeah, we don't.
it's an
lie,
opinion,
and
we say it's
don't,
an
we don't
opinion.
try to
Yeah.
assassinate people's character.
Nah, never. But this woman did, and her name was Sasha K. Tasha K.
Mhm.
I guess she has a really big following, and
Right.
so when she said that Cardi had herpes and a bunch of other terrible things, it rang off. It rang off to the point where Cardi heard it, and she felt it from fans and all kind of shit.
She had to go get tested.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was wild, and
They
she
were
took it
going
to
through
court.
her. That's crazy, man.
She probably was tested before that anyway. I mean, every woman. I
She
will
had
hope y'all
been
be out here
tested
taking care of y'all
already, but,
vaginas.
you know, she had to do it again.
Check up
she had
on
to
them.
Go through all that.
Right. Lots of water.
And
Continue
she
your
won,
Kegels.
She won $4 million.
Keep balanced diet.
When
Eat
like,
broccoli. Makes
she
your
won
pussy
$4
fat.
million in this case. Like she
And
won,
she didn't need it. It was the principle.
It's not even about the money.
Well,
It's
the
the
thing
principle,
is,
yeah.
we don't even know if Tasha K has that. Like
I mean, she does like sponsorships and stuff. Like, she has a ton of followers. So she probably is getting money, like, through
getting
things
money
like
and
that.
having $4 million
Think,
on hand is different.
Exactly.
And here's what happens.
She gonna have to. She gonna feel it.
Because if Cardi's petty and wants to chase, because we all know Barty don't need that.
No, not at
Yeah.
all. She just
She-
gave Offset what, $2 million
She
for his
did that
birthday.
off principle, and that's why I say
yeah,
this.
right.
Yeah, she gave him $2 million cash for his birthday. That's why I say this is groundbreaking, though, because people like us who have a following and we are just saying anything on the internet, you can't really do that no more. Because if now we see if this has never happened before. We never seen an artist come after an internet personality.
She said she
was
did
a
it for that
situation
reason.
Where she messing up her money too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She said they said that
that
Cardi
was like
cried.
That was like a direct hit.
She said she was like, it made her upset. It affected her marriage to the point where she didn't want to sleep with her husband. She was dealing with shit like people commenting and saying stuff about her, screenshotting pictures, all kinds of shit. Like, it's just bad. She was bullying her for a while. She's a fan for real. I
yeah.
feel like we all have that one fan that decides to say random shit just for attention,
And there's a lot of
clout
people,
chasing.
There's a lot of people on the internet that really just say shit for likes and followers.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Like they don't have no fact. They like this woman. She had no facts.
None.
She didn't talk to anybody.
Because
She just went on there and said some shit.
because of what we do, I can't say that it's whack like I want to. But at the same time, like, we don't do it for for trigger warnings and
Right.
Nah,
We're not really a gossipy.
we've never came on here and made no shit up ever. I'll say
Right.
that.
No.
right.
We come on
exactly.
here and we might give our opinion and you might disagree with it, and that's okay. But you can't.
Shit, we
go
don't
on
agree
there-
with each other all the time.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. But you can't just go on your platform and you have millions of followers and say something that as fact
Yeah.
and something that might affect somebody's bread, especially somebody as big as Cardi, who is one of the biggest personalities in the game.
Yes.
She hasn't dropped an album in 4 years, 5 years, and she's still popular as hell.
Hell yeah, she don't have to. She can sit back.
Even without music.
I'm happy she did it though, because a lot of y'all need to shut the fuck up. And that's just for real. Like, there's no, we get up, like you said, we say what we say, but we've been doing this and we do this and we do it tastefully, I feel like.
And I think,
we do. Like, we don't come on here assassinating people's character unless they do some dumb shit.
Yeah, if you do something dumb,
right? Then if you
don't be bad about what we
like
say.
Charlemagne does Donkey of the Week or Donkey of the Day or whatever. You did some shit.
We're
like
gonna talk shit. We for sure gonna talk shit.
Yeah,
if you did
hell
some
yeah.
dumb
That's
shit.
what the fuck we're here
But
for.
you did it. We're gonna talk about what you actually did.
We ain't gonna talk about what we think or what we heard somebody say. We don't give a fuck about that.
Nah.
And you shouldn't either, Tasha. I hope you learned your $1 million lesson.
Yeah.
But clearly not. She's still talking shit.
And she'll probably, and like I said, if
worry about your marriage.
If Cardi's petty, what she can do is garnish her wages for the rest of her life.
Like 50 trying to do the Tierra Marie.
Because the average person ain't gonna make $4 million in their lifetime unless they're doing something spectacular. You know what I mean? So Cardi could garnish her wages for the rest of her life, and that's crazy.
Yep.
If she wants to be
I
that
bet
petty.
you gonna watch your fucking mouth every time you see me. It ain't Uncle Sam, it's Cardi. Barty.
She won't get her income tax.
Yeah, but don't go on these platforms. And the other thing you got to realize is you think you see these celebrities who, and even like on a smaller level, think about your state mayors and governors and shit. You think about these people and you only think about them as their job, like they're not people.
They're real people.
And you go on here and say whatever about them, like they don't got family and kids and all kind of like you just
kids that can read. And can get on the internet.
They got teenagers that are going to school and they hearing about, your mom did blah blah, your mom got herpes, blah blah blah. Like,
there's cats that just get on and talk for hours
about nothing. Like this,
like somebody asked them.
I mean, listen, there's a whole lot of ways to get popping on the internet. Tasha K just proved it. This is not one way you want to do it. Do not get on there and start lying about people.
And that's karma too. She better hope that her shit is clean.
While you have a huge following. Well, don't lie to the people ever. When you got a huge following, you got to be more responsible.
And
mindful of your platform.
Even when you say some shit that is on the news already and hasn't been proven, use the word allegedly. Allegedly, in this case, would have saved you $4 million.
Look at you dropping gems, guys.
But she probably I have sources that say.
Yeah. Whack, because she was lying. And it was proven.
Very much so.
So.
I mean, you're viral, though.
I mean, so are we. But we ain't had to do nothing.
Your comeback's going to be better than your...
Tell all your followers to donate $1. And if you got a couple million followers, that should get you out
rich.
the mud.
Rich, bitch.
She won't be rich now. She just be out of debt.
Oh, I mean, she
depending on how many followers she had. But so moving on. Last week we did talk about Kanye West. Yay! Now
Kanye just in these streets.
We talked about how he was outside.
Yo, he is outside. Kanye said, "Fuck." He about to get him a little case too. He got it though.
Once again.
Yeah, he did. He put his hands on a reporter or some shit.
And then he out here saying this man got AIDS. He out here doing defamation too.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck though.
That's academics.
Allegedly.
That. Allegedly, that was academics said that. So yeah, he might have said that. But
I'm not feeling outside Kanye.
I'm here for it. It's entertaining as fuck.
No, I don't want to read about him when he's not doing. If it's not music,
I'm not feeling outside Kanye, but I'm not feeling outside Kanye because of this reason. Because I know that he's hurting right now. I know that he wants his wife back. I know that he probably.
But does he?
He's going about it the wrong way.
This is what I think, and I don't know this. I don't have any sources.
He wants his wife back in a selfish way because he wants to be able to do him too.
I think that he fucked that marriage up himself.
Yeah.
And I believe that he knows that now that she has cut him off completely, and he sees it with another dude, and now he's
So y'all start acting
he's in
out.
pain.
Is that like
pain.
is
Nah,
that how
he's
men
that-
do? Like, is
he's-
that a
I don't
general?
think
that-
it's all men.
He's that dumb BD that you dealt with when you mess with somebody and that baby daddy who can't get
He
it
out here
back.
talking about getting her sex tape
Once you get
back.
beat up.
But we see it, and I hate. And people can do what they want, but I hate to see when celebrities, especially as big as, there's probably only a few people bigger than him, but I hate to see when these people go through real life shit and they do it in front of the world. That shit
Like,
makes
damn,
me
you're,
cringe.
You're
like,
that baby daddy too.
Yeah,
I
like-
don't even like you no more.
like, and we all know people like that.
Yeah.
I think that it's good though, because it kind of makes everybody feel like their issues are not, you know what I mean, like they're universal. You're not the only one that goes through stuff. These are real people too.
Yo, we just know that he's human.
Yeah, exactly,
As much as
exactly.
he tried to,
I honestly,
He
as
feel,
goes
much as
through
he
shit
tried to
too. They
dress
have baby mom,
different
baby
and act
daddy.
weird.
If
Like,
he don't take them fucking boots off,
I feel bad for him because like when you
I'm over the boots at this point.
have an ego as big as Kanye.
Yeah,
And you think the world is at your feet, and you got all these yes people around you, and then you have this woman who is your woman, who is just as powerful as you, who has been trying to make this shit work, and then she says, I'm done, and cuts all contact off, and you see her with her
Alexa,
new dude,
play throwback.
that shit gonna hit different. And
just
I'm
by-
not mad at him for feeling
He's
the
the
way he's feeling,
horrible
but
BD though.
we're watching it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, he's been showing us that he's human after being an alien for years.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's cool. You're human. We know that.
We can't blame her though. Like
But
we
you're the
watched
horrible
her.
baby daddy.
Yeah, and we watched her want her family. Like she gave him a chance. She wanted it. I don't feel bad.
Like, you're gonna buy a house on her block. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah, niggas is out here really doing that
You
kind of
love-
stuff.
he's
They ain't buying it, but they will run across the street.
He's in his feelings right now. Yo. He's really in his feelings, and that's why I feel bad for him because I'm like,
Nope.
this man wants.
No, I can't because he's so arrogant. And I'm a fan of his music. But I'm
He
not
is arrogant.
I don't
As
like
fuck.
Kanye in public, yo. Like,
But
go
now
away.
I don't like seeing him like with all the hood dudes.
He hanging out with.
I heard Charlamagne said that this dude's hanging around all these hood dudes, and he was like, wolves don't make good house pets. And that line, I was like, whoa. Like
Bars.
that was
Bars.
a bar because that's true. You hanging around all these goons thinking like, yo, I'm Kanye. Goons, they're not gonna be your yes men.
But he been
Nah.
doing that
You
though.
think you're using them for clout? They're using you, and as soon as you say,
But
I'm
he's
not
been
fucking
doing
with
that.
you, it's
Y'all
going
don't-
to be a problem.
Y'all don't
You can't-
remember Kanye with his backpack on in the studios? You remember
was
them old
faking that,
videos
though.
and stuff? It was the same. It's the same thing.
he was we
But
know he was faking
but
that.
That
though.
was business. He was signed with Rockefeller, so he was around a bunch of goons. Now he's purposely putting himself
Yeah,
like I'm
around a
seeing him
bunch
at
of
the
goons.
clubs with the goons.
Oh god.
Like you were multi-billions.
Like they.
Why
wanna
are
take
you in the
somewhere.
nightclub? That's over for you,
Because
man.
you know why? You
Why
know
are
why?
you in the
It's
nightclub?
You know
over.
why?
Why?
Because this is separated Kanye.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
Separated
Like
from reality.
I went through a divorce, and like the game changed, and I was out here like feeling uncomfortable, like this is-
Awkward.
You have to learn
Here's the
how to
thing.
do it
So
again.
that's where he's awkward.
That's
now.
where he's at right now.
But why are we watching it?
Because he's
Because he
Because you
Kanye.
go from he went from we to I. Even though she was on some we
He's
shit, I felt like he
always
was
on
on
I.
I
He
all
shouldn't be on
along.
video. And now I see him with, of all people, Future, who he just announced.
Hated
'cause
it.
This week he announced Donda 2 will be coming. And
Hated it.
Executive producer of Donda 2 is Future.
Niggas who listen to
Cool.
Future are red flags. Red flags, ladies. Red flag. Red flag. Do not ignore the signs. Red flags.
Bro,
This is about to be.
all I know is I don't know Future or Kanye personally. But what I do know of them two men, that is the worst fucking combination that I can see.
That's worse than
being
drinking and
together.
driving.
It'll be
like,
huge for Future.
Kanye coming out of a marriage and he gonna be sitting next to Future for the next couple months?
Mm.
Oh my God.
North about to have all kinds of siblings.
I'm about to say Kanye about to start seeing, he about to see that the girl that was fucking Drake, his new girl
Yeah.
was Drake's old Boo.
Yeah, right.
This
They
whole
pass-
situation, Hollywood is messy.
It seems like they just pass the same
Very.
group of women around.
Hollywood is so messy.
How many
I don't
people
wanna
them Jenner girls be
Tell
with?
Steve Harvey. I don't wanna.
I never understood.
Yo.
I never understood how these millions of women in this country and all these celebrities share the same women.
Yeah, what is
I,
up with
I
that?
never understood that. Like, why? Why are all of y'all like my ex?
If we was
this
in
guy-
Hollywood, what I wasn't supposed to date nobody, you gotta think about it like that. Like,
If I was in
If I had
Hollywood, I would
wouldn't
not,
wanna
I would
accessibility-
not date the girl who was on the scene with everybody.
yeah, I mean, understand that's
I
respectful.
would do what, like, if I was single coming into the game, I would do what J. Cole did, Kendrick Lamar did. Like, their wives, they got married. We don't know who their wives are. They
Mhm.
married some woman that was
Their high school
Yeah,
sweethearts, pretty
she
much
didn't
like
have
they
her ass
regular
on
old
IG.
girlfriends.
None of that. We don't know none of them. So that's what I would do. I don't
we're
even
not
understand.
we're not
how-
all in their private life either.
Right.
No, we're not.
That's what it comes down to too. Privacy is golden, and I didn't learn that lesson until I got older. It's much easier when your shit is private, and you because can't nobody insert themselves in your business if you don't give them access to it.
Them guys
is.
that their relationships ain't all in the public. They know how to go home and go home.
Right. But I like to let out. I'm just playing. I'm
You
playing.
like to let
I
out.
like to let out sometimes. I don't. Not anymore. I used to.
You like it still.
I do. I do.
I did. I like it.
I
used to
do,
be-
but it makes me uncomfortable. So I like the pre-let out. I like the 145 let out. That let out where I'm walking out and then I can safely sit in my vehicle and watch everybody, go out and then I'll pull off, do it like that. I don't need to be in the mix. Like, I don't need to be standing around. I ain't standing around outside nobody's club. That's how you get shot. That's how I almost
Yeah.
lost my life outside Fat Daddy's.
It's let out season, ain't
Word. Wait till it gets warm. Hot girl summer is upon us.
it?
Listen,
We're only in January.
it's getting warm.
City boys, city boys up.
It's getting warmer.
Stevie J's are back at these streets. City boys is back.
Oh my God. God bless him. He done lost his attorney.
Nah, actually, he posted something on IG yesterday, and he shouted out his white face. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. I have no idea what.
Another
blessings to
privacy,
them.
please,
Blessings to them.
privacy. Like, I don't hear her saying anything,
Nah,
and he don't be quiet,
she didn't say nothing when she fucked Pac though, neither. So.
nigga.
Allegedly.
Alleged.
Allegedly.
We can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, but the stories now, after 20-some years, the stories are sounding crazy, Faye. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. with you.
Listen.
The stories is coming out. People seen you in the hotel. Death Row is talking. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
They're all talking now. So,
And you had drink.
yeah, it was, yeah.
We're not going to do faith because I'm
a-
I'm not here for any faith slander. We're not going to do
I
that.
am a Faith fan.
Word. As soon as I get
But
home, I'm
it
gonna listen to that
sound-
album too.
But all I'm saying is there's double digits of people
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
that said that you was outside.
Where there's smoke.
You was
there's
outside.
fire.
Word.
And you fuck your man's ass. You could cheat. No, you can't even cheat. But if
He must have
you
really
cheat and
pissed
fuck
her
your
to
man's
fuck up.
enemy, you a different kind of woman, yo.
Yeah, that's cold.
You different.
He had a whole
But
side
you know,
bitch.
like back in the day,
You
wars
fucked his enemy.
were started over
Nah,
women.
that's a different kind of vindication.
That's the
Like, that-
ultimate get back. She ain't want to be with that nigga for real. And that's how I look at it. You couldn't
She
have
wanted
wanted to
him
be
to
with
get
him because
shot.
there's no forgiving that. No forgiveness.
I think.
you might
Nah,
get
there
you might
definitely
get
no
killed for that. Like that.
But I would think, and
Get
I'm
somebody
gonna
killed.
say this, and y'all gonna. I would think a woman like that is just a woman like that. I don't think you can drive a woman to be that. I think she was that person before she did all that.
Like she's done it before.
Yeah, like she's that woman. I don't.
It's just
like,
in her.
She's done it to somebody like that before.
'Cause
You
it's-
think she got Jada in her? She's Jada.
It's different when you step out and you step out. Like I said, there's millions of people out here,
Yeah.
and you stepped out with the one dude you know he want to take his head off, and vice versa, and that's who you fucked it, and it's national, and you let him make a track about it.
She couldn't. What she was gonna do?
Wow.
Tell him not to put it out?
She gave him the ammo.
That's what I'm saying.
He started the track with yo.
That's why I fucked your bitch.
Do you remember where you was when you first heard that? I remember thinking like, I was speechless. I was a Biggie fan.
I know she was sick.
And
I know
that's
she
the
was
shit
sick.
that women do. And then the pictures start creeping out. And then everybody was quiet for many years, but now everybody got something to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now everybody's
Faith was
like,
always like
yeah,
that.
Faith been like that. I don't know.
Probably
nah,
don't
we
even
saw
know her
Faith.
for real. That's why I say I'm not here for that Faith slander
But
because this
hold
is
up,
all
but there's a lot of
alleged.
dudes from that death row era that was in death row that was like, yeah,
And they're
we
all
seen-
death row.
But they're like, we seen her going in Tupac's in hotel room. We was in the limo with them. Like these are stories that we're hearing.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's.
I
coming
mean,
from like
at the end of the day, if she chose to do that and she did if she did that, she
Faith
did
is
it to
different.
herself. Like you gotta put more
And
respect
me
on your
personally,
pussy.
I don't. This is
That's
just my
how
opinion.
I just hold myself like that. I got more respect on my pussy than that. I'll pass.
If
And
Faith,
I'm not gonna be talking records about me.
if Faith was really moving like that in 96, 95, whenever the fuck, I know Stevie J knows that. And if
Yeah, hell yeah, he knows.
because he was around. He was bad boy. And
Yeah.
He probably wanted her back then.
and if
Yep.
and if he knew that, then he should have never wifed her. That's just
He
my-
probably wanted her back then.
Them cats
If-
be thinking they can change them.
any woman that's capable of some shit like that on a national level, she is not wifey material.
But he said
ever.
that. He said
Ever.
that before. He said it before. He was like that they had known each other and they were always friends. He wanted her for years. He wanted
Yeah.
her for years. He probably heard how
Might
good
have
she
smashed
was and
back
blah
in
blah
the
blah. And he shit, you
He
never
might have
know.
been one of the ones that
You
smashed.
never know. I'm just glad I ain't fuck my way here. Won't he do it? Amen. Hallelujah.
So,
Word.
speaking of
Won't
fucking,
read no tell all about me.
speaking of fucking,
Speaking of,
we posted a meme that was circulating and it rang off on our page.
uh-huh.
One of the many. We did go viral this week, by the way, on a Zoe post. Like, shout out to Zoe.
Shout out to Alonzo Williams Jr.
But we posted a meme that was it said if a woman takes a man on a vacation, should he be required to fuck or something along the lines? And I posed the question so it can fit all of us. If you take somebody on vacation, are you expecting sex?
You gonna look at me first? Because you already know what I'm about to say. You already know what I'm about to say. I don't usually promote violence, but give it up or have it taken from you. The fuck do you think I brought you here for?
Yeah.
For
Unless it's a
real,
friend.
like
Because like there are platonic friends. So if you go
Yeah.
with a platonic friend, then
if
okay,
we've
there
had
are no
sex
expectations.
before and we go on vacation, we're
No,
fucking.
but that's the
What if,
that's
all
the
right,
part.
no,
What if
there
was
there
no
are
sex before?
situations where there was no sex before vacation.
That needs to be discussed. That needs to be
Oh, it
discussed.
needs to be discussed.
Hell yeah, it needs to be discussed because who's paying for the tickets? That's
If
what it
you're-
comes down to. If I'm paying for you to come on vacation, and I ask you to come with me somewhere, and we're staying the night, we're fucking. Period. I said what I said, and I'm telling you right now. Which camera am I on? This one. If I ever, this one. If I ever trick on a nigga, and I flew you out, you're fucking me, and it better be good D. It better be good D. And when I say good, I don't mean good. I don't mean great. I mean impeccable. Impeccable. Because I came out of my pocket. You gonna fuck me like you love me, okay? You gonna romance me and all of that.
Thundercat said, "Abso-fucking-lutely."
Exactly. That part. Shout out to Thunder though.
I mean,
Know your worth, kings.
Man, listen.
Here's
Give
the
it up
thing.
or have it taken from you. Leave that nigga's ethicas and the ball at his feet.
here's my thing.
Know your worth, kings.
If I paid for you to go on vacation,
Mm-hmm. It's the least you could do.
then yes,
The fuck?
I'm expecting.
And if you
it
say
to
you're
go
on your
down.
period, I need to see something.
Unless we're just friends. I'm saying,
You say you're on your period, I need to see something. I need to see
I
proof.
did take a friend on a vacation once.
Why?
Because it was paid for and like
You can't bring nobody you was fucking?
no, listen and see here. That's where it's going. It was we went because I got ghosted on.
Oh.
I got ghosted on.
yeah. Ghostbusters.
So I was asking
Who you
my
gonna call?
friends, like nobody could go, and it was like kind of short notice, and my friend could go, so we went.
Did you fuck?
Nah, I didn't.
Did you want to?
When them drinks was flowing.
Did she try?
No, because we were at that level.
I was about to say, like, I have, if, like,
So y'all slept in the same bed together?
No.
Okay.
They had the
I'll just see. That's a little different. You
Nah.
know, she a little tooted up, tooted. You know,
a little boo love, ain't that's a different
right?
story.
Look, you gonna cuddle me, and you if you don't think you want to fuck, you gonna want to fuck by the time you lay next to me.
I've had female friends that we could have went on vacation and nothing would have happened.
Blasphemy.
That's for sure. I have for sure.
There were
I have-
years ago. Yeah.
I have friends
That
we've
answer
been
is
friends-
safe. You're within grasping.
No,
It's safe.
I've had friends that we've been friends for over 20 years and it's never been nothing. Like that for sure.
That's sad. I mean, well, not. I'm just saying, as far as like going on vacation stuff, I'm not taking anybody with me on vacation that is of the opposite sex outside of anybody in ENT. We go
So
on
what
vacation.
if you got ghosted on?
If I got ghosted on, I would just go by myself.
That's the other like we.
I mean, you know what? My Rose can use that ticket. My Rose could use that ticket. I'm getting fucked.
Ian,
Period. That Rose, 5 roses. 5. I'm getting fucked. I said what I said.
The Rose is going on vacation.
The Rose goes.
Wow.
The Rose goes.
If ENT,
And I'm gonna
You
put
don't
it in a
even got
seat
paid
belt.
for a seat.
if ENT all went on vacation, nobody would be fucking. And
Ooh, I just said my
No.
Rose goes.
If ENT all went with no family,
My Rose goes.
we are tight enough where that would not happen.
I'm tight enough.
Was the
My
Rose?
Rose-
Would the Rose go to dinner when we had?
Only one to be fucking is me.
What?
No, because
Did my Rose go to the
I'm
cabin?
not the only one in ENT.
Did my Rose go to the cabin? I can neither confirm nor deny.
Did you use your rose in the cabin?
Alexa.
Wait. This is a question I have.
When does that ever stop me?
When we eat that one meal a day together, does the Rose just go to the dinner too?
If I'd like. I mean, I sanitize afterwards and everything. You know, Rose could put a placemat out.
So you would take the Rose to the restaurant?
If I felt the need, if I felt a little frisky,
We found out that
gotta live life on the edge.
I just found out that the rose is as good as advertised.
Did you have to put a towel down?
Listen. All I know is it can't fuck with me. But
I beg to differ. You didn't touch the rose. Y'all don't know what the rose feels like. Okay?
We don't
You
know
don't
what the
know.
Rose feels
You've
like.
never been touched like that.
Wow.
You've never been touched like that. I swear to God, you've never been touched like that.
That makes me not want to get
That
touched like
listen. I lost my soul. I lost my soul. The Rose took my soul. I want to change my middle name to Rose.
Is it like crack though? Is it like you keep chasing the same high?
Yeah,
as
if that's
the
booger
first
sugar,
time?
I want it. If that's
chase-
booger sugar,
you
I
chase-
want it.
Is
You're
it as
chasing
good
that
every
first
time?
feeling.
If that's the booger sugar, I want it. Every time I reach the same high. My Rose has a spot in my bed, a permanent spot, and I don't give a fuck who comes after.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck if I meet my husband tomorrow. Understand, this is a package deal. And if you can't handle it,
Wow.
The
then
Rose sleeps in the middle.
So the rose is the best toy ever created.
the Rose, I would let the Rose make me sleep in a wet spot. That's how I feel.
You'd sleep in a wet spot for the
For
Rose?
the Rose.
Wow.
I would take one.
That rose is fire.
Five roses. You rate the rose in roses. 5 roses.
Wow.
Grammy.
That's a
Oscar
revelation.
even.
Now
Fuck Pornhub, fuck XN. I don't need anything.
I just
Me
gotta
and
make
my
sure
rose.
I'm present every time the rose is.
Nigga, if you don't, you might be divorced. You better. that rose going to blow the ink on your papers. Just like that. I'm telling you, cuz I'm telling you. Whew. TCP Last
Wow.
is coming back to you guys.
Word.
I might be on stage next time. Like,
Oh.
let me stop.
Wow.
I don't
It's
remember what
that
the fuck we was
serious.
talking about.
If you
Nope,
have a rose,
I
ladies,
lost it.
ladies, if you give the roses 5 roses, put some roses in the comments, okay? Okay.
Oh
Yo,
yeah, vacation.
who-
Know your worth, King. Just because he takes you on vacation, you're not obligated to have sex. Just 'cause
like
she
they
takes you on
habla, tu
vacation.
habla español, you obligated to give up the dick.
Nah, you pay for my vacation. You gotta earn this dick.
I just lost my hair.
Know your worth,
If you
King.
pay for my vacation, you gotta earn this dick.
Yes, this ain't. That's
All of
not-
those, you know what? You
we
damn
just on
right.
vacation.
If I take a man on vacation and he tries not to give me dick after the first night, You get a pass. Guess what? The next night, your ass is staying at Howard Johnson.
Yo, you know what?
You're at the Hojo,
And-
bitch.
and if
You're at
she-
the Hojo.
And if
you're
she
on your
does
own.
want sex on the first night, you gotta do the
No,
Yeah.
I'm pure.
No, I'm gonna do this. Soon as I fall,
cross your legs. Yeah, cross your legs when you lay down.
I don't want to. I don't.
I don't be doing.
Why do I
this.
have to take my top off?
I don't even
I
be
don't
doing
want you
it.
to think I'm like this. I don't be doing this.
I don't want you to think I'm a hoe. I don't usually do this.
I ain't had sex for 3 months.
So you know you gotta multiply by 3.
Why is 3 months the universal women ain't had sex for
90
when they get a
days.
new relationship?
That's as long as we can remember.
They be like, I ain't had sex for 3. Oh, everybody. It's all of y'all. So when you meet a new, it's like they talked about it. Like they had a meeting and they spoke about it. And it's
months,
3 months is that's what we giving niggas. We giving dudes 3 months.
Don't do us. Y'all just don't answer the question. Yo, word. I've
No,
never asked a
we
man when
just
the last
can't
time you had
remember.
sex. Y'all, I've never heard an answer to that
You
question.
can't ask a man.
When the last time you had
You
sex?
can't ask
I don't
any
know.
man who's really been outside his body count. You can't.
I don't want to know.
Thundercat said,
You
5 roses?
if you not down to play, you gotta pay your own way.
Hey, bars. Okay? And she said what she said. Catch my girl at Room of Rhyme. February
Thunder-
26th. She hosting.
Thunder basically saying like, yo, if I pay for your vacation, you better give it up.
Drop
You better
those
give it up.
draws.
Know your worth,
Ladies,
King.
word, drop those draws. Give it up or
I'm
have
not-
it taken from you.
You
I'm
gotta
not
do
an
the whole,
object.
You are an object.
fall
You
back on your
absolutely
back, you
are.
gotta,
And even when y'all do that, y'all, and that's the thing about men that I love, because y'all could be so mad, but guess what? Your dick's still gonna get hard.
I'm going to sleep on you, and then I'm gonna do this.
You know what
when
happens?
you try to get some when I'm asleep, I'm gonna be like this.
You drink? Do you drink? Do you drink? If you drink, if your man drink water, go to the gas station, ladies. Bill
I'm
Cosby his
sleeping,
ass.
She can have some.
Put one of those black rhino pills in his water.
The black
Bill
rhino.
Cosby his ass.
People really take them.
The
Like-
black rhino.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah, I get,
bumblebee.
yo, I ain't good. Don't take them when you're drinking. Don't take them.
Yo.
Don't take them gas station pills when
Yo.
you're drinking, yo, because it's gonna knock your head off.
Shout out to my Lyft driver. When I was in Louisiana, I got a Lyft like from my hotel to get my rental car. Shorty talked to me about Viagra the whole ride.
Huh?
Viagra. My Lyft driver was talking to me about Viagra. She told me this story. She said, she said that the guy, he was taking Viagra and his nose started bleeding. Y'all better be careful with them
shit.
gas station
He
pills.
was taking more than Viagra.
Yeah, he was,
Had booger
yeah,
sugar.
He was taking Viagra because he was on coke. That's
Oh my
that's what
God.
that was. Let's keep it.
Whoa.
He was snorting
His,
more.
his nose was not bleeding because of Viagra. His nose was bleeding because he had that fire.
He had that
More
Persian
fire.
That's what was going on.
shining white.
Yo, speaking of white, there has been talk of semen retention.
Yo, cats are wild as hell, man.
Yo,
These cats are
Semen
wild.
retention.
so this is like the new thing. It's actually like an internet thing. It's gaining buzz, but hip hop recently, Joey Badass and NLE Choppa have spoken about it in interviews and said that they're trying to practice semen retention. Which, for those that don't know, semen retention is the act of having sex through the full thing and without bust
That,
it. Bust it.
that,
Bust it.
that man
Bust
said
it.
he wasn't trying to give up his life force.
Yeah, so
Oh,
semen
Yo.
semen retention is supposed to
Have you guys tried it?
no.
no.
Yeah, no, wait, no. I'm gonna keep
It's
it.
called edging.
I've done that, but not on purpose. I've just stopped because
You had Hennessy. Too
Yeah,
much
it was one of
Hennessy.
them nights.
Too much Hennessy.
like I've stopped.
That wasn't semen retention. That just
That wasn't. That's what, I didn't do it on purpose.
I did that.
Right.
They did that for you, ladies. Basically, y'all be trying to fuck us. Just, I don't want to not give her dick because this real hard. She deserves this dick. I'm gonna give it to her, but that's selfless of you guys.
Yeah.
It's really selfless. It
And it's
is.
still
It is.
kind of good.
It is because when the room starts spinning, I quit. That's it. I don't give a fuck who wants what.
It's like being the shit your whole life and dying a loser.
right. Right. That gotta suck.
Where y'all? I know y'all see. I know y'all kids be mad. All those little white children that are inside you, I know they be mad. They be geared up and ready to go.
But here's the thing.
This
So
nigga's keeping us again.
I actually
Yes.
did some research on this, like before we came on the show, because I wanted to see why people were doing this, why it's gaining steam. So it's supposed to be good for your mental health, spiritual health, and your energy. It's supposed to just boost that type of shit. And by semen retenting, or if that's even a thing,
I don't like it.
it doesn't hurt you. Like people say on Blue Ball, it says it doesn't hurt you. Your semen just actually absorbs back into your body.
But you know what's weird? I think that's weird. I think that those niggas probably jerk off afterwards, or like at some point. I'm serious. At some point, you're gonna want to get that off.
But
Why
like,
you couldn't just do it when she was there?
You know what I feel the best?
We do sex a lot of times without orgasms.
I
too.
feel,
We ain't gonna
I
talk
feel,
about
I
that
feel
though.
the best when I'm having sex.
We do sex a lot of times without orgasms
Like, when
and moan
you-
our ways
when-
through it. And we
when
just
you're not getting any.
we've been doing
that's a
this.
downer.
Welcome
Like-
to the club, guys.
Or nothing's better than when y'all climax together.
Yes.
Like when you know
Yes.
the woman that you're really with, like when you know the woman you're with and you know her body
That collapse.
and you know when she's and you are that. Listen, if you ain't really outside,
throb
then you
to-
ain't gonna understand
The
this.
throb
right now.
together.
This is for the grown folks. This ain't for the young boys. If
Thumper,
you
no
really
thumping.
know the woman
Okay.
that you with, and you know how to control yourself, and then you get that, and you know she's about to climax, and you can hold your climax till she climaxes, and y'all climax together. That is an that's so spiritual. Or like, if she didn't want to marry you before that, bro, she might get you a ring. I'm telling you, it is that. It is that.
Yeah, we've been doing this. My thing is this: like, y'all want to start holding cum. We've been fucking without orgasms for a long time.
What?
We not gonna talk. Y'all don't want to talk about that, ladies. Like, I don't have sex every time I have sex. I don't have an orgasm.
You
And
have
it's-
sex a lot though.
Huh?
Uh,
You said, do I?
Yeah.
My rose. You know what? I'm lying. Here recently, I've been great. Past 3 months, about 3 months. It's been 3 months.
I
There go those 90 days again. 3 months.
I have nights where I'm like, I don't know, it's just one of them nights where I just can't, and I'm exhausted before I get there. But I never get exhausted before she gets there.
Listen,
That's my thing.
you
like,
better wake the fuck up.
Right.
I'll make sure she get there.
I'ma need
but
you
if,
to
But if I'm huffing and puffing too much after she gets there,
You're
I'm gonna be
exhausted.
Like, yeah, fuck it.
You're exhausted. I'm gonna need you to drink a Red Bull, get some coffee or something. You know, when you feel exhausted on the way
But
home.
you
and so-
already good though.
Oh well.
That's like nah.
Then it
I
doesn't
don't
even
quit.
matter. Hey.
Yeah, I don't knock it. I don't quit before the game's over, but I
Okay.
quit sometimes before I'm done. You know what I mean, like,
Yeah.
because I now,
See,
now I'm
and then
tired.
that just means you're gonna wake me up in the middle of the night
Yes.
and all that. I'm
that
here
means
for it.
morning
You don't
sex.
like
That
it.
means
I'm
morning
here
sex
for
is
it.
coming.
You're gonna
I'm here
wake
for
me
it.
up in the middle of the night.
Because those nights, I will say that those nights when I can't and I stop,
Yeah.
the morning,
Wake her up the right way.
Yeah,
That's all.
you
Just wake me
getting
up the
that-
right way. I'm never gonna
you
be
getting
mad.
that side slide over that. You still ain't gotta lift your leg up.
Her eyes probably.
Let me in.
You hear me
crazy.
knocking? Let me in.
Unless
Yo.
she act like she. What? Oh.
Man, you felt me poking you the last hour.
You felt that.
You
Yo,
felt
that be yo. We nicely just try to squeeze your cheeks in, ladies.
I've been poking you for an hour and a half. You're gonna
Yo.
act like you know what you don't know what
This
I'm
be
moving
the
your
this be the
leg for.
funniest shit to me. Sleep the whole time. I'm lifting the leg up. I'm like, you do that in your sleep? Oh.
The fuck was you dreaming about? It's like, no, let me stop. Real shit. Fuck was you dreaming about?
I'm just saying. And fellas, I'm telling you. That was just for the grown folks.
Yo, I swear.
Know your worth, kings.
Look, I'm telling y'all, save yourself some time. Ask those questions before you go on vacation. Word. Are we fucking?
What if they say no though, but you really like them? Like,
I don't like you anymore.
Wow.
I'm just playing. Would you
You're
really?
gonna, you're gonna force yourself on them.
Basically, you're going. Oh, we're not. Okay, now it's a game for me. Do you want to make a bet? Like, would you
I
like to
just
make a bet
saw
on
that
this?
The
So
Bengals,
you're gonna
the
you're
Bengals are going to the Super Bowl. We saw this.
Oh,
This
shit.
is breaking news.
Breaking
So,
news: the Bengals are going to the Super Bowl.
Wow,
Cincinnati Bengals going to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
wow.
Thumbs up, guys.
Is that the first time since Boomer Esiason?
Yeah, I was like 13.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to the Bengals. Not a game's playing right now. Anyway, so are we moving on from semen retention?
Yeah.
That's just crazy. Like, I don't want to give up my life force.
Nah, I like busting in your guts. That's what I'm gonna do.
Trying to write your name in it.
So Dr. Dre comes out today, and not today, this week, and he says that who wants smoke with Eminem? Who wants Eminem in the verses? And I laughed.
Nobody.
Yeah, right.
I had to giggle.
Did anybody say anything?
Yeah, Swiss said Busta and T.I. raised his hand, and I think both of them would smoke Eminem. Personally.
T.I.? No. But you know what?
Yes.
Expeditiously.
Because here's the thing. I don't think T.I. is a better rapper than Eminem. I think in a versus,
T.I.
we're
has a
going
lot of
song
hits.
for song, T.I.'s
Sometimes-
songs are going to slap better than Eminem. 'Cause-
Sometimes I forget how it's only 20 songs
Yep.
for people with a lot of music. It's 20 songs.
See, but
It's-
Eminem has
And
major hits.
How many? I'm
it's
talking.
all about the
But
list.
how many of them slap in the verses? He
It's
got
all
major
about the
hits
list.
because he had. Here's the thing about Eminem, and he's already admitted it, so this isn't a racial thing. He has a white fan base. White people make up most of
I
this
don't know
country.
niggas who like Eminem.
That'll
A
be a
few
new.
of 'em.
That'll be a whole
few of 'em.
new.
But
That'll
the-
be
but-
a whole new versus crowd.
But black dudes,
Yeah.
black folks didn't
Marketing.
make Eminem the biggest selling hip hop artist. We haven't. We didn't. It was
Yeah.
white people that could relate to him that saw a white face in hip hop. They gravitated towards him.
The one white boy that was in the neighborhood loved Eminem.
Not just that, but white people were the ones that buy music.
Right.
Yeah.
And he can rap. He can rap.
he can.
his
He's
fucking
nice
ass
for real.
off.
He's nice.
But his music don't slap. Like, I've never been in a set, a kickback, a party,
Put the Eminem
anything
on.
where Eminem came on.
And heard, "Hi, do you like Primus? You want to
Never.
stick 9-inch nails through my
Like,
eyelids
literally
like I
never.
did?"
And so
I
that's
like
when
Stan.
I say
That was
in-
my shit. Stan was my shit.
Stan.
in
Yes,
a
the video was
versus-
amazing.
Okay, so we know Eminem is a better rapper than T.I., right?
Right.
But if Hi My Name Is comes on against Bring 'Em Out, what song wins?
It depends on who the crowd is.
Right.
What song wins to you?
I don't like. Well, hi, my name. I would go with hi, my name is because I don't like bringing out like. Hi, my name is hilarious.
I'm never picking How My Name Is against.
Hi, my name is.
Like,
My
yo,
name is.
I'm gonna and I'm. This is no disrespect to his lyrical gifts and the superior MC that Eminem is, but in my head, in a verses, 2 Chainz to beat Eminem.
Eminem's.
But if Eminem,
Nigga, you
got
hungry?
them, if Eminem got them Caucasian people in the crowd, then
Right,
it's a
they're
whole-
going-
But
Oh,
that's
they're
not
gonna
the
go off.
The verses audience.
It's,
feels
it's
like
a
us.
stage performance.
Mhm.
But versus is our thing. I don't think that's a predominantly white fan base.
But if Eminem comes, it's a different story. That's a whole. If Eminem
Okay,
comes,
so
that's a totally
what are
different
the hip
audience
hop
watching
stations
versus.
gonna say? Because Busta Rhymes will wash Eminem.
I
Facts.
think that would be.
Why?
That's a
terrible.
fact. That's a fact.
I don't think it's gonna be fair.
That doesn't even go together.
Nate, give me 10 Eminem songs that are gonna slap in the verses. Because How My Name is gonna suck against every Busta Rhymes song. It's an L.
I
So-
agree.
The way you lie.
But
And the way you lie against what?
but with Eminem in the different versus audience, that junk could go hard. Junk could go hard at the venue.
I've never seen a versus audience that wasn't us. That's the thing. Like, M might bring them out,
But it's us though.
but the victor is always determined by the culture.
Yeah.
And what Eminem fans don't realize is that the culture, the original culture, don't listen to Eminem. They don't.
But that's a whole new versus audience.
I don't think Eminem got 20 slappers.
Slappers, nah.
Slappers.
He don't
I mean,
got
but
20
that's
slappers.
but he's been making music for a long
He
time,
got 20
so he has
songs,
to.
but he's gonna have to play "My Name Is," "The Real Slim Shady," like them songs suck. They suck. Let's be real. His beats suck. Like
Really? Dre did those
Dre's
beats.
beats suck.
Dr. Dre on Eminem has never. Name me the slappers that we remember from Eminem.
Hi,
Dr.
my name is. Hi, my name is. Who? My name is.
I think, and y'all gonna kill me for this. I think we need to start
Nowadays,
being,
everybody wants to talk like they got something
What?
to say.
we
But
need to
comes
start
out when
being
they
more
move the
real
list.
about Dr. Dre too. Like, yo, Dr. Dre is the most successful. He's panned over generations as a
We need a
solid
disclaimer
producer.
we need a disclaimer at the bottom of the screen right now, please, producer. We need something
me
that
just
says
say-
that
let me get
his
this off.
his
Let me get
opinions.
this off because y'all are gonna.
I want all of them sponsorships. You're bugging.
No, but no, he ain't gonna sponsor me. He sold his shit at Apple. He's good. Listen, Dre.
He's good. Hey.
I'm saying his work.
His
over,
wife might. The fuck we
He
need
did
you
the
to.
80s, 90s, 2000s. He's been successful in all of these eras. He flipped that into headphones. To flip that into almost being a billionaire. I respect all of this.
Mm-hmm.
But from a beat perspective, we need to be more real about Dr. Dre because when he's talked about being the greatest producer, which is creating songs, he's on my top 5.
What?
He doesn't have to be.
Who is in your top 5? Not him.
Not him. Not him. Premier, Kanye West.
Inside Kanye.
I'm a fan of Dre, but I'm not that much of a fan.
Yeah,
of
like I'm not saying he's whack. Like he.
If we were from the
Nah,
West
he's
Coast,
not-
I feel like
because
he's
I feel
not
like you
whack.
saying this right now. I can guarantee you, anybody on the West Coast watching this to be like, "Oh, he's from the East. That's why."
He's a
No,
phenomenal
because, like-
producer. I'm saying like
his beats,
He's-
like when you hear him and the layer, like that sounds hard.
and it's the sonically like the
Yeah.
way it's mastered, the mix. It sounds.
Pharrell
real
is it
crisp.
for me. I love Pharrell.
Pharrell, like
Right,
I'd
yeah.
pick him
He's
over
one
Dre.
of them, too.
There's a few producers I'd pick over
I'm
Dre.
a
Like
super
Dre.
Pharrell fan.
The fusers are like some producers
Timbaland.
just like sonically,
Just
it's
Blaze.
just ill.
I'd pick me personally. I'd pick Havoc. I like
Mm-hmm.
Alchemist's beats better than Dre. There's producers. Hit Boy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Him make-
producers. Like
him
I
too.
like Dre, and I know
Yeah,
what
he
he
killing
is, but there's a lot of producers that I listen to just because of them, and not because I listen. I'm not going. At this point, I'm not listening to something just because Dre did it.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'll
That's
give you
where I'm
that.
at.
I'll give you that.
Cause he, yeah, he might
So
fool
why'd
with
y'all
some
look at
rappers
me
that I really
crazy
don't
when
like.
I just said Eminem and y'all was like Dre produced him? I'm like, so tell me something that he
I
produced.
would
Because his
just
name
say-
carries weight. His
Where's
name
the
carries
Dre
weight.
produced Eminem song that we all bang?
I just told you.
we all
Nowadays,
bang.
everybody wants to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes.
I don't bang him. I got respect for him, but I'm not.
But nothing
banging
comes
him.
out when they move their lips.
And I
Like
got a
gibberish.
West Coast playlist, and I got a couple joints from Dre, but I don't. I'm just saying, I don't think he's not top 5 to me. I think we revere him a little too high as far as
Back
his,
then,
We
he
need
was
him.
top 5.
We need him.
Yes, he's an icon. He
If
belong-
this was 95, he'd be top 5.
and even me saying that I don't like his beats top 5, I still think that he belongs on the Mount Rushmore of hip hop producers, for sure.
Yeah, he
there
paved
is
the
no-
way.
There is no hip hop producers without Dr. Dre on the
He
Mount
paved the
Rushmore.
way.
But his beats ain't that.
That
all
man
that.
produced MC Ren's solo album featuring NWA.
Dre,
Knows that.
yeah, Dre is Dre. But him asking who wants smoke with Eminem,
Who? want the
Eminem will
smoke?
get murdered in a versus. again.
Wait, is that our version of Outside Dre? Because he's divorced now,
Yeah,
and he's had a couple things to say on social media.
and he's producing albums. He got the joint with Marsha Ambrosius about to come out.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
And he
He-
got
I'm
he's
here
on-
for
he's
that.
on
I wanna see her in
GTA. They
concert
got a
so
joint
bad.
Where he got
yeah, he's on a new
he
video
got new
game.
music
He's
on
back outside,
GTA.
I
too.
want to
He
see
ain't-
her.
But he ain't looking dumb like that. Like Dre always been incognito.
So-
Kanye look uncomfortable. Every time we see
Yeah.
him, he look like he's out of his element.
Like we never seen him outside Kanye.
Yeah,
before.
Kanye need to chill. You ain't that. Like
Now
stop.
it seems like, yo, you're a billionaire. Why are you trying so hard?
Why you hanging out with them?
And the thing about him is he wasn't with the goons when he was broke. So don't get rich and get
He was
around
with
the
his
goons.
mom. His
Like,
mom's not here no
You
more.
look.
He looks real wild.
And I'm a Kanye fan. I just want the best for Kanye, but he looks uncomfortable right now, and I know he's hurting. Coming out of a divorce
It's the
is hard.
boots.
The boots are trash. Fat Joe. Yesterday's Joe is not today's Joe. Damn.
Everybody's coming for his Yeezys.
Yo, he threw them Yeezys. Them Yeezys. First off, listen, bro. Joe lost a lot of weight. He's looking really good, bro. You looking healthy. I love new Joe. Joe's in Miami, so Joe thought he was about to get that off. And Joe, you ain't been in Miami that long. You still from the Bronx, and you from New York, and New York and Philly are Timberland capitals.
Word.
So you can't wear them soft ass bullshit ass Yeezy boots.
Even if they cost whatever they cost.
And stand on a New York corner.
Hard.
Crack. I love Crack. Yo, Crack, you look crazy. Don't put them on no more.
Yesterday's crack ain't today's crack.
I love Crack. Yo, Crack, he's a legend. Full legend.
Like when I think I seen it early, because when I saw it, I was just like, man, whatever. And then later in the day, seeing it, like, oh, they went on him for that.
Yeah, I saw it too. One of the hip hop joints, I think it was Double XL, they posted it, and I was like, I saw it, I was like, all right. And then, like a couple hours later, I saw it was going crazy.
Yeah, because I seen the boots, I was like, yeah, but they're Yeezys. I didn't like them, but
And I got a pair of Yeezys. I got the Yeezys that look fly. Some of y'all, I'm a sneaker dude. But I'm an older sneaker dude. So you can't give me the alien shit and I'm gonna think it's fly because it's popular. Like,
yeah, right.
It gotta be fly from our era. Like some shit that we would have wore back then. So I got the Yeezys, like the knitted joints. I got the little blue joints. But I wouldn't have got them boots. Where are they? They're almost $400.
Yeah,
Two of them.
now,
So I see it's a little
now.
flex. They're like $360, $370. I see the little flex, but no.
I'm not doing that. I wish I would.
The flex didn't work.
Yeah, because shit is expensive. Some of y'all rich folks gotta know too. Like y'all be rich so long, y'all think that shit is fly because it's expensive, and some of that it ain't
It's still
fly.
trash though. A lot of the Balenciaga shit I've been seeing is trash. I'm sorry. Sorry, not
Balenciaga,
sorry.
They definitely can't make sneakers.
They're hot
Their
right
heels
now,
for
like-
ladies, like they have this new shoe, and it almost looks like a mannequin foot. Like the toe shoes, like they're like those, but they're like a nude color.
It's like
Yeah, I hated it. Don't like it.
It separates your big toe from all the rest of your toes.
Yeah, no. First of all, it's not good for your gait. Don't do it, ladies.
like to see a lot of people wearing it.
Yeah,
It's like,
they'll buy it just because the name brand's on it. Like that makes it nice.
well, y'all wearing the same stuff. I get that it's hot, but
And
You
y'all
make it
know
look
how-
lukewarm.
Y'all know how I feel about sneakers. I remember when I first moved from here and I moved out to Reading and I was really on my Jordan shit. I was getting on the Jordan and that's when I was still in the clubs. And I remember getting fly, throwing my whole outfit together and going to the club and 50 of us had on the same sneakers. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this no more.
Hated
Like,
it.
And I was like, this is over. Like, that's what I was just like, why the fuck are we all getting the same shit? So I just started searching for the fly, like some shit that was fly.
I don't like
that
having
know.
stuff that everybody
I
has.
like to come out
no,
with
no.
it 6 months later anyway after everybody wore it.
Yeah.
Hated
I'm
it.
about to,
Like, oh yeah, you were rocking yours. Yeah, you rocked yours.
Not
Mine
like
was
me.
Still in the box. I ain't have to rock mine.
I waited.
give me a little bit. The shit y'all gonna see at my feet, y'all gonna be so fucking sick throwing up. I promise you.
I'm not gonna be sick. I'm just gonna be wondering where's my chain at. I'm just patiently waiting for my chain. You know.
What do y'all think?
Don't try to change the subject, nigga.
Are we getting the ENT chains?
Yeah.
Soon. Real soon.
Yeah.
ENT chain.
Yeah.
Huh?
I want mine first. I was here first.
The fam all gets them.
Finders keepers.
We gotta find a jeweler that is gonna give us a good price.
Yeah.
What do y'all
Price
think
smash.
about Jeannie Mai and Jeezy?
Their gender.
They are gonna raise their child as gender fluid.
I think that she got him doing drugs. Allegedly.
Mean is trap spot baby.
I think
yeah, that was bullshit. That was a terrible headline.
I think
Who
that
was it? I think
some
it was Bossip or somebody. I don't want to misquote. I think it was Bossip that said they're gonna have a trap baby or some bullshit.
somebody's just reading too much research. I think that y'all should not even be thinking about like oh, we don't want to put a title on the baby because we want the baby to be able to decide for itself. You were born with a vagina, you're a female.
Yeah.
Now, as you age, if you decide that you don't identify as female, that's something we can talk about.
You know what's crazy? Is you said
You're putting that idea
you
in that
said
child's
shit
head
just
now.
and I 100% agree with you. But the next thing I thought after I agree with you is you born with a penis, you're a boy. You born with a vagina, you're a girl. Is I hope she didn't offend anybody. And
I don't want to. I'm not.
That's the fucking society that we're
Yeah.
living in. It's the shit that we grew up scientifically knowing.
That's
that
what I'm
this
saying.
is the way of the world.
Yeah. And I don't want to offend
And
anybody.
now
That's
when we say it, somebody. But this is what.
yeah. That's never the
This is what
intent.
we
But
were
my
taught.
thing
This
is,
how we were raised.
boy is a boy, a girl is a girl. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well,
as
I
far
agree.
as anatomy goes, is what I'm saying. So, you
And
were
you can-
born a woman.
and
If
you
you
can-
grow up and you turn like 5 and you want to come to mommy and say, I feel like a boy, then we'll have to sit down and we'll reevaluate things. You know what I
I
mean?
agree. I'm
But
right there with you.
you are putting sex on your baby anyway. Like,
Yeah.
you even saying that, coming out and saying that. Now, when your child, what if her child grows up and she's like, well, why did you say that I could be a boy? Now you confused your child for nothing.
There's
like, you did
people-
that.
There's people that actually think they're wrong for pushing
It's their kid, but they eat don't make me
pushing a
shit.
sex on a child. And I'm like, yo, you're not pushing nothing.
Yeah.
A male has a
It has-
penis.
Yeah.
A woman
a
has a
female
vagina.
has a vagina.
So you were
We
born
know
as a
this.
female.
This is science.
That's how you came
Why is
into.
this offensive?
That's how you came into this earth.
But
It
see-
should not. You know what I mean? Like,
Truth is offensive now.
I guess. But well, then be mad at the encyclopedias and the scientists that came up and called this male, called this female. That's just how I feel. Like, it's not to be offensive at all because I love everybody,
For
Both
sure.
of those
and you are who you are.
The private parts are gender-
Exactly. That I have a vagina.
I want to be clear too. Like
I'm technically a female.
for the most part, like
I be
us-
feeling like a nigga some days.
Us on this show, we've been welcoming to everything, every change, every whatever you want to do. We're usually
I'm
like,
here for
do it. But
I'm here for it.
it's a thing now. Like when you are trying to be offended over something that
Can't say anything.
most of us were taught and raised on, it's kind of it's difficult for people who only know this to now y'all are saying that your way is right. And I'm not saying who's right or wrong. I'm saying like you can't expect everybody to know every term and just be so empathetic to your situation. And we're all learning. We're all learning to be accepted and be acceptive of people and things that we're not familiar with.
The confusion for me comes about though when they
You
held
gotta
out
dig and
so
wanna be called a
long.
girl.
They held out so long, even in releasing what the baby's name was. If you held out that long on releasing the baby's name, we still haven't seen her face or anything like that. Why even give us anything? We
I
didn't
don't
need to know
understand.
that. That's my thing because now when people are commenting on it, we'll be wrong or we'll be offensive or something like that. But keep it to yourself then. If you wanted to keep that private, why would you come out and why would you even allow people to scrutinize your child and their gender?
I'm gonna ask Jesus' mama. She gonna tell me if it's real.
She gonna say that's my granddaughter, that's my grandbaby. It is what it is. Like if you want your child to have that freedom, I agree that every child should have that freedom.
I believe
You can't take that from somebody.
I believe in our quest to become more acceptive
Yeah,
and inclusive of everybody, we're starting to go over the line of just being acceptive of everybody, where we're starting to push how do I want to say this? So we're starting to not only just be acceptive, we're starting to tell people you have to accept the shit that is not necessarily natural to most of us.
hmm
You know what I mean? Like we
that's true though.
and like I said, you can be it's okay to be acceptive of who your child is and what they want to be. That's what you're supposed
Yeah,
to do.
that's your job.
I
as a
don't
parent.
think you should push that, because when you start like, yo, I'm gonna raise them, I think now you're starting to decide for them, and in a quest just to be accepted. And I hope that didn't come off wrong. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I feel. Like I feel like because you're trying to be what the right cause now woke. and I need to talk about that too, because there was a time when woke was something that black folks said, and
Right.
and we were saying that to say that we was aware of our
what the fuck was
situation in
going
this
on? The
country.
shit y'all was trying to make us ignore.
Now woke is used as a political term from the right to the left, like woke is a bad thing, and I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are that and you think you're that, like sometimes you go over the line of what, like if we become so acceptive to everything, then nothing is abnormal anymore.
Right.
But to me,
As
I don't
wild
think
as it
anything's
is.
normal
You mean
anyway.
like some things got to be different.
Yeah.
Like we can't just be like, and I'm not saying like you don't include certain people in certain things. I'm saying like we just have to acknowledge that this isn't the natural way of things, and that's okay. That's fine. But
It's not
don't
even that
tell
it's the
me
natural way of things. It's just not what we're used to.
Yeah,
It might not
we
be,
record-
but people
this
aren't.
is shit that you put in your
Everybody's
school.
different. Yeah.
In the health books, in the
Mhm.
schools, you tell us dick, male, pussy.
When a
woman.
child is born, they put on their birth certificate
Male,
M,
female,
F.
by the parts they got.
And now
You know what I mean?
society's telling us to learn different. And all I'm saying is give us some time. Give
You've
us
had
some
time.
time to figure out what the fuck all of this shit is.
We've had time, and that's the thing. We've had time. That's why I feel like be who you want, do what you want with your kids. That's their child. If they're okay with that,
Because we all learn.
we all need
School-
different amounts of
school
times.
fall-
If you're okay, and that's the thing. It doesn't
Listen.
matter how you feel. Just don't be
If
offensive
you're
with it.
born with a wee
Nah, yeah,
wee,
y'all-
That's how I
agree.
feel. You're
I
entitled
agree.
to your opinion. Everybody's
if you're born
gonna
with a
have
wee
opinion.
wee, you're a boy.
Yes, that's my opinion. But
You're not a boy forever though, and that's how.
no,
That's kind of how I look at it, because at the end of the day, like I said, you're born with what you're born with, and that's what you are when at birth. From the
I agree.
time that you are able to verbalize your words and think about that kind of, if you need to reevaluate it, reevaluate it.
I just.
But
it
on
gets-
paper, your child is what your child is. You know what I mean?
it only get, and I love everybody. I don't give a fuck what you are. If you're a cool ass person, I'm gonna treat you like that,
Right.
regardless of
The
what you are.
vibe right. I'm be
And
there
if
every
you're an
night.
asshole, I don't give a fuck what you are. I'm gonna treat you like you're an asshole. But my thing with this is, I just don't want to change what we've always learned. I think when a child is born, whatever they have as a sex organ, that's what they are. Like,
That's what they were birthed as.
scientifically, that's
Yeah.
what. And
That's
then
what
if
you were
you
birthed
want to
as.
change that, that's fine. I don't think the parents should be like, "Yo, we just gonna flip a coin and let them pick what they want to be." Like that to
No.
me, is it's different. I don't know if I'm
See,
wrong.
but then you have it on the flip side where there are parents who are like, you are that, and that is what you are, and that's what
Yeah.
you are, and that's what you are.
I don't know. Listen, and I learned from the new generation. I talk to kids. I got 3 teenagers. No, I got 2 20-year-olds.
Yeah,
and a
right. I was
teenager.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
I got 2 20-year-olds and a teenager. But
Your
I
nest
talk
is
to
empty.
them.
No wonder the fuck she won't let you live. Ain't no.
Yeah, my son's birthday was a couple days ago. Shout out to Trace.
Happy birthday, Trace.
But they kind of, my understanding comes from them, because if I only talk to people my generation, I would not be I would only know what I came up with.
They're so exposed.
But their generation is so different.
They're super exposed to
But
everything.
it was
And
like
they're
that.
so
it-
accepting of everything.
It's always like that though.
I think it's beautiful.
Because I remember my parents, my dad used to say hip hop ain't all that bibbity bop. It ain't gonna be around that long. And
Look at
But
it
put
now.
on some Motown.
Biggest culture in the world.
yeah, like stuff is different from
Mumble
generation
rappers.
to generation.
Yeah.
It is.
We just don't think we're their parents until we are those parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm also a component of, I do not tell nobody to do what with their kids. So whatever Jeezy and Jeannie Mai want to do with their children.
Facts. What y'all
that's-
eat don't make us shit.
That's on them. Like
Do you want to raise your
I
Monaco? I think her name is Monaco.
I'm just being honest. When
Well, the
I
baby's
say,
name is Monaco.
Huh?
The baby's name is Monaco, I believe.
Oh, it's gonna be a girl. Can I say that?
She was born a girl.
I-
The baby. That's why I said the baby's name is
Right.
Monaco.
I'll say this because I know like the internet was going crazy on them. I'll just say this: I don't understand all of this new shit yet, but I'm trying. I'm learning, and I'm.
Well, you done having your children, so you don't really got
no,
too
I'm
much
not.
to worry
Yeah,
about.
I'm not having no more kids, but I'm just saying like
Yeah, bet not.
I try to listen to the kids that I do got that are grown. Like,
I can't wait till I have a baby. I'll make you babysit.
I be
Right.
listening to them and
Word.
they
I'm
just
dropping my kid off at his house.
like even my son like.
I'm dropping my kid off
No,
at your house.
no, I
cuz.
don't like kids. Fuck them kids.
Nah, you gonna watch? You gonna? We will not. You gonna fuck with my baby, and you know why? Cause my baby gonna be all over you. Go get your uncle. Yo, ain't no doubt about it. Go get your uncle.
That's crazy because babies do be on.
Yo, they
be
love
loving
you.
Me, and I be looking at them like, yeah, get away.
Get away. Yeah.
Spawn of
But
Satan.
yeah, I be trying to be just more understanding of this generation.
I'm
That's
proud of
it.
you. You understand it because you get it.
But what do y'all think? So Odell Beckham signed his contract this year in Bitcoin. He wanted it all in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has lost a lot of money. And they taxed him at the rate that his original contract was for, which was $750,000. His contract is now worth $300-some thousand, and with the taxes, because they tax him still at the $750,000 rate, because that's how crypto works. They tax you at the shit that you signed it with. So he's taxed. So anyway, long story less long, his contract's worth like $32,000 now.
He's one of
Now.
us. I'm just
And people are
welcome to
going
poverty.
I mean,
But they-
the Bitcoin can also go back up.
That was the thing.
And it's going to.
Yeah, it absolutely is going to. And he signed his contract last year. And when you sign anything like Bitcoin, which is an investment,
Welcome to poverty, Odell.
you need to wait a couple years for any investment
Right.
to be come to
Alexa,
fruition.
play Welcome Back.
We made an investment last year, and I from what I'm hearing, next month it's going to be pretty good for us on this investment.
Let me hold something.
And I'm just like, you have to wait. That was a year ago.
Yeah.
This shit is down right now. I'm sure Bitcoin will be back up.
I
sure
thought
it'll be
he
fine.
was talking to me. He said you have to wait. I was.
I think it's crazy
What
they
if I
got
need it?
they publicize his laws like a lot of people laws.
Yeah, I think they wanted to just.
Fuck with Odell.
I think they was. Yeah,
Don't mess with Bitcoin. 'cause
they was
this
looking
could
for a
happen.
story.
That can happen with anything.
They
you
trying to
got.
deter everybody from messing with
He's
Bitcoin,
not.
but
He's not losing.
he know what he
still.
doing. He
And-
knows what he's
seems
doing, and
like
he
it.
has that money to play with.
And like I said,
He can do that kind of shit.
I made a crypto investment.
He not
like
worried.
this, and it's gonna do fine. I think you need to do your research and make wise choices, and then make it. I mean, I think crypto is the future. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think he lost bread, but I think he's gonna get all that money back if he keeps it in there.
So, yeah.
He's rich. It ain't like he's broke. It ain't like that was his first contract.
That's why I said he not worried at all. He probably didn't make a peep about it.
People are like all in his financial stability.
Yeah, he'll be alright.
He's gonna
Absolutely.
be alright. Yeah.
Absolutely, that nigga's
What y'all
fine.
think about your boy Joe Biden? He canceled $15 billion in student loans.
From who?
That's what's up.
I've heard that multiple times today. I don't know who got canceled.
Who? Where? Exactly. It wasn't your wife. It wasn't your cousin. Who the fuck did he cancel? Sleepy Joe, wake up. No, I'm just playing.
I paid my
No, but
loans,
seriously, you know what? Shout out to and I'm gonna make this announcement. I don't say less. If you are a nurse in Pennsylvania, you're eligible for up to $7,500 off of your student loans if you work during the pandemic. So I'm here for that, but it's first come, first serve. You know, it's done. Just about done. The deadline's March, so you can definitely apply. I think you have to go through FIA. I've done it. I'm trying. Shit, that's the least he could do. He
We have
said
a
he was gonna
website
do
on
it.
that?
Huh?
Do we have a website on that?
Depending on who it's for, you can inbox
Nah.
me.
And I only added this because anybody who follows me on social media that's watching this show, I'm not easy on Joe Biden. I don't like what he's been doing, and I did vote for him.
At least he's
But we're
is
not
he keeping
robots,
his word. That's my thing. If
Yeah,
he's gonna
we're
keep
not.
his
I
word,
voted for him.
I
and
want
I'm
our
not-
reparations.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I voted for him, and I'm not happy with the job he's done. I'm not saying he's doing a terrible job. He's
look
better
what
than,
he had though to
he's-
start with.
He's better than the last guy. We don't have constant
Yeah.
chaos.
at least
But
we don't hear from
We
him
want
every day, all
Obama
day.
back.
Yeah,
Like people
Don't
people-
tell me that you're gonna that black people have always had your back and you're gonna look out for them.
Do so much for us and
you
then
ain't
forget
did
about
shit.
us.
You ain't did shit yet. So that's my thing with him.
And
He
that's
does
the
have
crazy
3 more
thing.
years.
Yeah, but it's over. But he done did shit for Asians already. He did shit
Yeah.
for.
Fast too.
My thing is,
Fast.
why do black
Yeah.
folks always gotta wait? but you throw a black woman as your fucking running mate to get elected.
Talk about the Supreme
'Cause-
Court too.
Because Joe Biden wouldn't have won an election without Kamala behind him.
She's Indian.
Because we
now.
wasn't fucking with him like that.
She's Indian now.
What?
What?
She's Indian now. Asian.
Oh, she ain't claiming black folks.
Oh, but you needed us for the election, right?
Yeah, of course. Listen, man.
And she
Even
That's
as
why
bad,
I
as
should-
She a
bad
Sigma or
as,
Delta?
listen,
What's she,
and
a
this,
Sigma?
this is the crazy part. As bad as 45 was, they needed to do that to get people to vote.
But you know what's so sad, and me included, because I did this, and I stopped pushing voting, but I still vote. But this is what's so sad, is Democrats get us every fucking election with the bullshit. They get us every election with they're racist, they ain't fucking with you. Look, we got the black folks with us. And they knew that we wasn't fucking with Biden because
That
of
link is in the
his
comments, too.
track record. They knew he wasn't fucking with him. He throw Kamala on. We all like, yeah, black woman vice president, we with it.
But yo,
And they still got us with the bullshit. Like,
That link.
the sad thing is,
Did you hear? Sorry, I don't
we-
mean to interrupt you, but the link that I just talked about is in the comments now.
the sad thing is, we need that to get 45 out.
I'm so happy they love me. I'm a
Like
little
as bad
sister
as
they
he
never
was,
wanted.
they had to flow the flim flam on a lot of people to get them to vote just to get him out. Now, I mean, it was
I'm about to
sort
stop
of a
voting. Only
blowout
reason I
as far
vote,
as voting goes.
only reason I vote is every year my grandma calls me on election night. Did you vote?
listen,
We,
I'm-
we
get up
should
and go
vote because
outside and
people
vote?
fought for us to
Yes,
vote.
exactly, which is why I don't want to not vote, but I also know that it really doesn't fucking matter.
It's always a lesser of two evils.
And I hate that I even just said that. I just cringed at myself. Sorry, but
but wait, here's the thing with what you just said. Since we've been on air and doing shows and shit like that, I've been mingling with politicians and I've been in rooms with these people. So I started pushing voting, and I started really believing. But when people tell me it don't matter, I can't be mad at that neither because
Right.
I see the progress and it's not fast enough for me. Because to
nothing's
me,
happening.
to
Nothing.
me, black folks always have to wait last.
Hurry up and
we
wait.
only get change if everything else is in line.
Hurry up and vote, but wait.
Like right
or,
now,
or the world's watching.
Mhm.
or the world's watching, or not even because the shit that happened with George Floyd.
Oh my
They made
God.
this big ass fuss policy. Oh, we're gonna change this. They put the laws up, new law. Ain't none of them shits passed. Not one of them fucking laws passed. Everybody who rushed the Capitol on January 6th all got slaps on the wrist. Nobody got real jail time.
That's a fact.
Like, they don't give a fuck.
Niggas in
They
there
don't give
asking
a
for
fuck.
what kind of food they want.
So how can I come on this platform where I have an audience and talking to this microphone and tell these people to vote when I see what they see?
I don't eat meatloaf. I like venison. The fuck do you think you are, bitch? Eat this slop. The fuck?
I'm just saying. And
Hated it.
And I did vote for Biden. I just wanted him to
I
do his
did
job.
too.
And I'm not a believer in
But we're,
this administration.
we're
say
not
that.
robots in complying with everything he's saying. What like a lot of people did.
Word. Yeah.
Like it was just because
We
it's
ain't
the
never
person
listen.
you voted for don't mean you gotta agree with
Nah,
everything.
yeah, you should hold them accountable. 100%.
Yeah, I got complaints about Joe, but I'm not.
He's not Trump though. I would still vote for if it was him and Trump today. I'm still voting for Biden. 100%.
Cause he had a little blunder the other day. He had a hot mic
Uh-oh.
incident.
Oh yeah, I saw that. He called the boy asshole.
Yeah, hot mic.
It-
But
Obama did that shit. He was talking about
But-
Kanye.
like somebody in a known Trumper that always posted Trump, had something to say, and I was like, really? Yo, we had 5 years of
Trump said whatever the fuck he wanted.
we had
every
5
day.
years of our president disrespecting our the
Crazy.
like, you serious?
Crazy. I
Like-
don't know. I hope he does his thing. I hope he does his thing. Biden, you
It'd
got
be
3 more
nice.
years. Get your shit together, because right now I'm not happy. And
I'm not happy.
if nothing changes,
And if I'm not happy, we're gonna fuck this shit up.
if
Facts.
nothing changes from now till next election, I probably won't be voting. I'll say that. Like he's going to have to.
Just
Unless
imagine-
He
Kanye
has
runs
to-
again,
he
I'm
has
not
to-
voting.
Whoever
Just imagine who it's gonna be in 2 years.
Trump might run
Kanye
again.
don't run. I'm not voting.
Whoever runs
We
for
outside.
election has to earn my vote.
Trump again, ain't
Period. They have to earn my vote. Period.
Right. You need to give me some money off my student loan
I'm not-
before I place my vote.
I'm not just voting because I
And
don't
I'm-
like the other guy. I'm not voting
And
because I'm
Sleepy
not
Joe, I'm not voting for you again if I don't get money off these student loans.
Because
Because
honestly,
that's what you said. My
I'm
grandmother
gonna
doesn't see
continue to
reparations.
vote
This is
against
that.
the person I think's gonna mess it up.
but here's the thing.
Do we know who gonna mess it up
Trump was
anymore?
fucking up royally, like,
He just
because
didn't give zero fucks.
But was the country like
That nigga
outside
was-
of the bullshit?
That nigga was
outside
so
of us-
nonchalant with it. He ain't give a fuck.
Us seeing that he was out of control. Was the country that much different? Races just got louder.
Yeah.
That's
They got super comfortable.
races. That's the only thing. Races got louder.
Super fucking comfortable.
But America's still America. You know what I mean? But
America KKK.
exactly. But let's get the fuck out of here.
I like that hat, though.
Yeah, you know my cousin makes these
Your cousin makes them. Where we can
What's
get
the
them at?
company?
hardwood. I have to put the link
We'll
on.
drop that
We'll
link
put the
in
link
there.
in the comments, yo. All I know
Know
is
what
my
I'm saying?
game's on right now. We about to get out of here so I can watch this. But you know what it is.
They got
Bang!
the satin.
Bang! Don't check the score on air because if we lose, I don't want to hear it. Don't check the score.
Well, let me
Bang,
see
bang,
here.
bang, bang. Yo, we outside. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We
Hold
got
on.
Queen's Table coming up next.
Yes, we do.
We got Hollywood Bonnie in the building.
Because nobody's gonna fucking check me.
We got Alonzo Williams Jr. in the building.
Shop wood, carry water.
And I am your host. Bang, bang, Nana Gang.
You're losing.
This is
I'm just
SayLESS
kidding. You're not.
episode 158. We'll see y'all next week.
Eon T rocks the world.
Eon T. Yo.